Hey guys, Jason here. Feeling a lot better than gold is looking on the daily time frame, but let's check out the hourly first. So we last left off with the break of our 4-hour channel. We dropped down, we had a low of 1286.842 before bouncing up to 1299. This is about a 50% retrace from the drop of from 1312. And when you have a drop and a bounce, you watch how high that bounce can get in relation to the range of your high to low. If you get beyond 50%, then generally that tells you that the bulls have a lot of strength, and you need to be looking at this as more than just a bounce. It's a bounce with legs and looking for a continuation of the upside. In this case, we stopped right around 50, pulled back pretty aggressively, and we're now in a clear hourly downtrend. So here's our high, our low, we just set a lower low. So we're looking for that bear trend to continue on the hourly time frame. Jump to the 4 hours. We can see that that is pretty much in play as well. We've just set this high, a lower high. We've got our low, 1286. So for continuation, bears need to get a break below 1286.842 for continuation. That puts us right in line with this low on the daily time frame. Let's adjust our chart a little bit. For daily support, right over at 1280. And I'm going to make my lines more important by removing those dashes. So that's what we're looking at right now. We were looking for those bears to continue the hourly and 4-hour downtrends and take us down to a daily support test at 1280.92. Now, I'm going to reveal this pattern here. Now, if you don't recognize it, you should. This is a nice head and shoulders. So here is our head and our shoulders, and if we see continuation, we're going to see that break of that 1280.92, a little bit of daily support over at 1276 as well. But if we lose that, there is not a lot down here for the bulls. And what that does is it fits in rather nice to our weekly equilibrium narrative that we have been talking about for a long time. So let's clean up our chart, go take a look at that, and here we are. So here's our first low, high, higher low, lower high, higher low, lower high. Now heading back down to set a new potential higher low. We are in a beautiful weekly equilibrium, and when this thing breaks, it is going to break in a big way. I don't know what direction it's going to go, but we're going to be ready for it. And in the meantime, we're going to be watching those daily patterns like the head and shoulders that tell us direction. We're going to be watching those weekly charts, which give us an idea of which way we should be leaning in our trades. And we're going to be watching our hourly and 4-hour channels so that we can still benefit from patterns inside the overall trend. It's always about playing trends and intra-trends, and that's what we're doing here at TheChartGuys. We're trying to teach you guys what we know and how we play these sort of situations and scenarios. We look at potentialities, and we try to look at with an unbiased view. We have no idea what's going to happen, and anyone who does tell you that they know for sure what's going to happen to gold is full of it. So we watch our charts, we watch our levels, and we make the best informed decisions that we can make. And right now, I'm watching for that daily chart to come down, continue these trends, and hit 1280, and look to see what happens at that level. Are we going to get there? Are these 4-hour trends going to continue? Maybe. If they change, what is that going to look like? It's going to look like higher highs and higher lows. We're going to see an hourly trend change first. We would need to see the bears come up to take a high over 1297, come down, and set something higher than 1288.24. And what that would look like is a slight change like this. And that carries over to the 4-hour, it carries over to the daily, and that's how all of these things sort of play together. So we're always watching our larger time frames and our overall trends to lean our bias a little bit and say what is most likely going to happen. I think I'm just talking in circles now. I hope you guys get the idea. Those are the levels I'm watching. That's how I play my charts. It seems to be working so far for me, and I hope you're learning a little bit too. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.